Hey guys, so I'm going to film my flip through of the Louis Vuitton agenda inserts that I promised a while back. So right now the agenda and the inserts are both in their little boxes here. And I did I don't know what I called it, unboxing video. So you can take a look at that if you want sort of a face-to-face sort of look. But the box that it comes with, it has a little care card, and mine is the PM Agenda and Monogram Vernis. So it has that, and it has what it is, varnished calf leather and calf leather on the inside. So close that up. And again, it has a little cloth, polishing cloth, and the dust bag. Alright, so here she is. And again, I did get it hot stamped, and I talked, I think, a little bit more about all the features and just kind of initial thoughts. But there we go. It doesn't really want to lie flat. And just put that to the side. Here is the inserts. And they came with this exterior packaging, and then this might have been in the box. I can't remember, but anyway, it comes with a little butterfly bookmark, which I don't know how much use I'll get out of. And then this little tag as well. Alright, so put that out of the way. Alright, so that's what the back says. Alright, so they have this fold out here that has all the maps, like so. This doesn't have any holes in it, so I guess you could just slide it into the back pocket if you wanted to keep it on hand. And then here are the pages, and you just have a little sleeve, and I'm a bit apprehensive that this isn't really going to fit all that well. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay. So there they look. They're pretty much as full as you could probably get, this ring system. So I'll just go ahead and flip through. So it has some words in French, which I don't know exactly what they're saying. There, that's a little bit better. And again, it has these tear-off corners there. And the theme of this calendar year was sort of the traditional travel. So you'll see that going forward. But it has your personal information there. And these are some pages, like this is, I believe, French, Japanese or Korean, I'm not sure. This is English. So to spare my voice, I'm not going to read all of this. You can take a screenshot there and read it for yourself. But I think like this, well, see, that's the problem. So the English I want to keep, and the French has the personal information, so I can't really take out any of these pages to try and save space. This looks like Chinese. And then we get into just various holidays, January, February, March, April, etc. So this is all 2015. And this has this correspondences page with the butterfly. And then it begins with London. And here, this is in French, this is in another language. And then they have the illustration for London. You have a little tea set and Big Ben. I believe part of the story for this one is, well, just going back just to fill you in. Well, okay, so from the last paragraph here, it says, taking inspiration from the serial novels of the 19th century, two artists, which they mentioned earlier, worked together to create an exclusive series of short stories, a journey of the imagination designed to accompany your own journey. Discover a new tale with each passing month, with the choice of 3 possible endings to be determined by your choice of refill. And it says, writing is an extraordinary journey. So, and I think I mentioned in my previous video, these are the kinds of pages that I think I might try to laminate just to, you know, get the use out of them and longevity. Because there's nothing year specific about these, so you could put them into the planner in upcoming years and just use cheaper inserts. Alright, so I'll read this beginning paragraph here. It says, Dear Mr. Vuitton, this year promises to be one of grand plans and lifelong dreams that have possessed us since childhood. The time has come for me to make the most precious, pressing, and personal of these dreams come true. As a child, I was captivated by the stories of great travelers. I clung to their tales with a sweet longing, roaming the world through their eyes. But that is no longer enough. I now need to live my own odyssey. As you will undoubtedly agree, such a journey calls for a most faithful travel companion. I wish you to design a trunk for me, a practical piece of luggage comprising 12 drawers in one cleverly hidden compartment. The first drawer shall hold the tea service that I am sending with this letter. Thus may I find a little home comfort wherever the winds of chance and destiny should take me. So there's the tea set there. And again, you can see how small these rings are. So this says De Belle's letter. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to try. So here, obviously, it's not December or January anymore, so we're far past this, but you can just kind of get a look. So they have the lined, I think in years past you had the option of either lined or unlined, but there was only one style option for this year. And what I've done in the past is, with other planners, is just put in maybe a 3-month stretch of the actual diary pages so you're not sort of so constrained. But this has obviously the date. I guess those are the saint days. Let's see, hours for appointments. And I think you can see here, like this would be January 1st, and you can see all these little country abbreviations, and then it says New Year's Day. So, and they have the, I guess what the abbreviation, what country it stands for. So BEL would be Belgium. And it says something like, modifications might be imposed by the government, valid only in some regions. Holidays may take place on several days, so just a little bit more. And I guess this is just like a general box for other notes. Okay. And this, I don't know. Maybe they only had this legend on the first week, because this has a much larger box here. And then it has a page at the end of the month. And so, again, this is Asnières, maybe? I don't know. And so you get another little story, another watercolor. I'm not going to read it. Here, if you can, I don't know if you'll be able to read that. I might try and type it up and put it as an insert, but I don't know if that's gonna break any copyright laws. So again, just going through the month. It's February, March. And I don't know what that says. It looks like it says something different than what the previous month said. And they're both in French. So I am of no help. So the next month is Geneva. Again, little story, little watercolor. That's what that one is. And I think this is different as well. Yeah, so that's kind of an interesting touch there. I believe that says space for expression or space of expression or something. So Venice, again. This one you can see, I think that's San Marco, and the hot air balloon there. And that's still, I guess that is the English one right there. Not sure how legible that's going to be. There's another little note page, April. Istanbul. I think that's the Hagia Sophia, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. And that is the story there. Oh no. We'll see how this turns out. So May, Suez, I believe it's June. It's a camel. And that would be the story. So this is June 1st today, so it would actually be starting in this month. Mumbai, or Bombay. And I think this is one of those, what's that name of the celebration? There's a name for the Indian holiday, I believe. I can't think of it off the top of my head. That's that one. July. August. And that is the story for August. And September is Hong Kong. And I like how, since Hong Kong is obviously an Asian country, the Asian spelling, I guess you would say, is first, and then the English and so on is after that. So there's Hong Kong. And that is the story. And October is somewhere else. I don't even know where that is. Somewhere in Japan, I would imagine. And that is the story there. And they even have, I just noticed, well, this one says October 29th anyway. This one doesn't have any sort of date. That's interesting. November, San Francisco, which I mentioned in my last video. So my boyfriend gave this to me. He's from London, and that was the first one. And then San Francisco is where we went for my birthday, and this was my birthday present, so I just felt it was very appropriate. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge. And there's the story. And we're getting to the end. The last one is New York. And it has a hotel that looks like a cruise ship. And that is the story for New York. December. And then it just very beginning of January of 2016. This says Voyage Sentimental, or A Sentimental Journey. And I guess this is the bonus sort of thing. Probably a New Year's Eve party, I would imagine. And I don't know if he winds up back in London. Can't tell. Anyway, that's the conclusion of the story. And then it has this section that says Traveler's Book, and it has a time zone map, which could be handy. It's pretty small, it's hard to, you have to have a good pair of glasses. And then it has a wine guide, so I don't know how helpful. So it says this sommelier, he was the 2013 best sommelier in the world apparently. He chose 14 red and white wines and 6 champagnes from diverse parts of the world, from exceptional vintages to less known wines. So I don't think this is something you can necessarily pull out at a restaurant and be like, oh, which wine should I pick? Because the odds of that particular wine being on this are fairly slim. But if you were looking for, I guess, some good recommendations to hunt down, if how do you say that? Veuve Clicquot, Champagne, Dom Perignon, apparently, Krug, Champagne, Moet. And then we have conversion tables, which is handy. They have Celsius and Fahrenheit, and speed, kilometers and miles per hour, different volume measurements, gallons, etc., lengths, weights, surface area, useful numbers, like police, medical, etc. So that's really handy, especially if you travel. They have sizes, so the US and the European size conversions. They have women's here, shoes, and I guess this is kind of a calendar, just folds out. So this goes like that. So you could write in birthdays, or I don't know if you just wanted to kind of see the year at a glance. So January, February, March, April, May, June, that's half the month or half the year. And then the other half would be on the back. And it looks like they have like Christmas obviously marked, various other holidays. Like, I think this is Martin Luther King Day. They have the US here on the 19th. The 16th of February, I believe that's President's Day. Apparently Canada also has a holiday. So that's nice. And then this is actually holidays, and they have like the holiday and then the countries here, so you can look that way, and has, you know, different keys and stuff down there. National and religious holidays, that's what it says. There's a dragon boat festival. It's interesting. And then this is 2016. It just has basically the dates. So I'm trying to think. I don't know what these letters mean. So just a couple more pages of notes. And I think these are recycled from earlier. Just these little phrases here. And then of course we have the page of stickers, which is really nice. Of course I like the London and the New York. They have the butterfly. And then that is it. That's what it looks like. So just to give you a sense. Of course the edges here are lined in gold. And you can take out, of course, pages that you don't need to try and save space, but that's what it looks like. So I will, I'll do a quick follow-up or part 2. I'm going to attempt to laminate some of these pages, so I'll let you know how that goes. And I'll show you some other inserts that I picked up just as alternatives. I can't get this back on. There we go. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.